All right, it's summertime. That means pool parties, vacations, so much fun, lots of you know what events. So let's talk about it, right? Because the truth is, if you don't put, if you put your goals on pause and just do social time, you're gonna come in September again, and you're gonna be like, oh, again. And so many women come to me. They're like, this is the summer. This is the summer. This is the summer. Every single
And everybody's so motivated, like in like I feel like May, June, July, everybody's like getting ready, like wants to get ready for summer, and then summer happens and there's so many events, and there's like the beach and the barbecues and all of the social events over the summer, which are awesome, right? But a lot of times they get to August and they're like, oh gosh, right?
So let me ask you this. Like, do you, I look at it in two ways, right? We all want to go, like, we all want to really look good. We all want to feel good, but we don't want to give up those really fun events. We don't want to give up those social events, right? And it's so hard because there's so much going on. So we just want to like get started. So do you ever just think, oh, I'll just get back started in the fall. I'll just get back started in the fall. But the problem is that we do this every single summer. So if this sounds familiar, you are not alone. We are going to give you, I believe it is 5 tips. I know it's midsummer, to get that going and to enjoy all these events and look and feel your best.
Okay. So tip number 1, right, is you want to let go of the all or nothing, okay? You do not need to be perfect all summer long, all week long, right? You just need to be consistent. You want to be consistently good, not occasionally perfect. We say this all the time, right? Like if you're trying to be perfect, let me burst that bubble right now, because you're not going to be perfect. Nobody is. Like we aren't perfect. Yeah, it's not going to happen, right? So you can't let one off meal or one like event where you like ate more than you wanted to, or there weren't great choices. You can't let that one event ruin your progress, right? It's not going to. It doesn't have the power. I always say this to clients, like if you go out and you eat one healthy meal, like you have one salad for dinner, see, we share a brain. Are you going to magically lose 10 pounds? No, you are not. The same is also true. Like if you go out and you have one party where you like go off the rails, you're not going to magically gain 10 pounds from one meal, right? But if you do that all summer long for 3 months, yes, you will, right? Mm-hmm. So, this is, you don't want to have a free for all. But you also don't want to be super restrictive either. We want you to have fun. We want you to be balanced. We want you to be enjoying yourself, but we also want to help you stay on track. So that goes into tip number 2.
Your non-negotiables. So we want, like what she was saying, like we want to be healthy. We want to be role models for our kids. We want to feel and look good, but that just doesn't happen magically, right?
You have to make it happen.
You have to make it happen. So you have to feel like, what is really, really important for me personally, right? What can I do every single week to make myself better, right? We always say you're never going to be perfect, but you can be really good. So these are a couple of choices. I always say pick 3. So I want you to literally write them down right now. So here are some examples. Hitting my protein goal, getting 8K steps a day, completing my strength training 2 to 3 times a week, limiting alcohol for 2 drinks a week.
A big one over the summer.
Types of drinks and amount of drinks. And if you want to learn more about that, we talked about that last week, exactly last Thursday on the Midlife Makeover Show. Logging and keeping track of your food a couple days a week or all week. Hydrating, getting 8 cups of water a day. These non-negotiables that you do, they have to work for you, right? They have to be realistic and specific. So you have to be able to measure, right? While life gets busy, these anchors will make you feel super grounded. And the best thing that like we like to do with our clients is we like to give them like little checkies.
Yeah.
Like
check.
They pick, like we work together, right? With your non-negotiables, because everyone's are different, right? Like everyone has different ones that go with their lifestyle, right? It has to work for you, right? Like someone who has a daytime job and 4 kids is different than someone who's like, a nurse and doesn't have kids, right? Everybody has something different. So what is something you can do every single day there's a fly over here.
I know.
That you can checky off.
Yeah, and like, and for our clients, we have an app, and like, so they have things they can check off in their app, but like, you can do that too. You can use Google Tasks. You can have like, a whiteboard on your refrigerator or something like that.
Paper, pencil.
Yeah, paper and pencil.
Just make little circles and checky.
Yes. Okay. All right. So tip number 3, we want you to plan for things, not react. So you're going to be proactive, not reactive.
I love that.
Right? So if you know you have a party, most of the time these things aren't like sprung on you, right? Like sometimes they are, but most of the time something is coming up. You're going to a wedding, you're going to a barbecue, you have a birthday dinner, right? So you can plan ahead. Right? If you know what restaurant you're going to, you can look at the menu and make some choices ahead of time, right? If you are going to a barbecue, you can contact the host and find out what kind of food is going to be served. You can bring the healthy option, right? That's a strategy I like to use a lot, so that you have something that works with what your goals are, right? You can be proactive on vacation. So a lot of times when people travel, they're actually a lot more active than they are at home because you are walking more, you are exploring, right? But you can also use strategies like, stocking up your hotel room, right? Sharing desserts, again, limiting the alcohol or making some decisions around alcohol. That planning ahead is, and like I said before, I keep saying be proactive, not reactive. That's going to help you stay on track. The other thing is like, you don't have to eat something just because it is there, right? You can make some choices around what you want and what you want to, put into your body. That doesn't mean that you're being restrictive, right? You're making choices, and we're going to talk a little bit more about that in a little bit.
So first of all, I love that you talked about that with vacation. So many of our clients used to go on vacation to be like a big gorge fest, and now they're going on vacation with their kids, with their grandkids, and they're so active. They're able to move so much. They're just making so much better choices, and they're so much happier. So that was such a good point.
And they're enjoying. They're
yeah.
having the ice cream with their kids, right?
Yes.
It's about how.
Yes.
It's about how.
Yes. So don't let one day, one meal turn into a spiral. So if you had like a crazy day, right, which you will, you absolutely will, right? So this is like true life. And everyone tells us, like, I just got on a call with one of our clients who's lost 25 pounds in 13 weeks. I mean, she killed it, and she is killing it. And she was like, the difference with this is it's so real because real life happens. So you didn't fail. This is like this is what she said. She was like, you all are human. We are human.
Yeah.
She was like, I just knew exactly.
You're a human.
Yes. Like, we eat with our kids. We have ice cream. The key is to just get back right up and just keep going. It's not like there's no shame, there's no guilt. So don't feel shame, don't feel guilt. It's all about just getting past and moving on. That's a huge part of this. And that is like something we really work on and teach because we have gone through that.
Yeah, and you don't have to start over on Monday.
No.
Right?
No.
You can start over the next meal.
Right, exactly.
Or the next day.
Yes.
Yeah. So tip number 5 is shifting your mental focus from restriction to strategizing, right? And I touched on this a little bit before with the idea of like choices, and you don't have to eat something just because it is there, right? So, shifting away from like, oh, I can't have that because I'm on a diet, right? Or I can't have that because it doesn't it's going to make me gain weight, or I can't have carbs, or I can't have this, all of this stuff y'all think you can't eat. You can have a burger. You can have a glass of wine if you like that, right? Like, you don't have to say no to everything, right? It's about knowing and making choices to fit everything together, saying yes to some things while saying no to others because of what you prioritize. I'm going to bring up Lynn again, right? So our client Lynn, like, she went on vacation, and like there was like that opportunity for ice cream, and then there was the opportunity for like wine and cheese with her family later, right? So she chose the ice cream. She didn't feel bad about like saying no to the wine and cheese because she knew she could have said yes to that and then like not had the ice cream, but it was a choice. She wanted that DQ dip cone. I know that speaks to you.
Oh my God, I love DQ. That's like my
right.
thing.
So it's about choices, and what is your strategy? What choices are going to move you towards your goals and what choices are going to move you away from your goals, right? Thinking about it that way, and thinking about also fueling your body, right? So fueling your body doesn't always mean only eating foods that are like healthy for you. It's also about fueling yourself with the things you enjoy. So fitting those treats in, I keep saying ice cream, but like obviously,
you don't like ice cream,
chocolate, whatever, pizza, like making sure you incorporate those, because those can feed your soul and they can help you not feel like super restricted, and it can help prevent burnout, right? So again, it comes back to strategy, and you're thinking not from a restriction standpoint, but from a strategy and from a fueling standpoint, and what are your goals? Yeah.
That didn't seem right. So the bottom line is you can make progress, you can make memories all at the same time, and it can be the season where you finally feel balanced, right? This is like
free.
Yeah. I love summer. It is my craziest, busiest season because people are, wanting this so badly. They're seeing themselves and they're like, I'm so tired of like laying around at the beach, not in my photos, not feeling comfortable. It's like when it's
not
all
being present,
exposed, right?
Yeah.
And for me, it's like my kids are home. It's insane. There's just so much going on, but it's my favorite season because I love warm weather. I love being like active and moving my body with my children. It is my favorite. And if you are looking at yourself and I hope these tips helped you. I would love to hear in the comments what resonated with you of these 5 tips. And if you're thinking like, I am so tired of coming in every summer and making these promises to myself, this promise that this summer, this is a summer, this is a summer. And again, breaking that promise to yourself, PM us this summer and we can get you started and feeling and looking like your best self. Have a great day.